That's a big old ice puddle. She's just gonna hammer through it. Hammer through, hammer through, hammer through. Holy shit! Hammer through, baby. Holy fuck. Okay. Oh, okay. Keep your momentum, go. Stay to it. It's gonna say high side. Holy shit. Alright. We're coming to a windshield wiper for me, baby. Alright. So we got a tree we can go around. Definitely go high. You want to stay because we don't know how deep this is. Fuck, babe. Staying high on the bank, guys, because we don't know.
Oh shit.
Okay. Because we don't know.
Shit.
Okay, come on, keep going. Turn. Holy shit. Okay. Holy fuck. Oh my god. No, I didn't get it on camera. Well, I got the internal version. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Well, guys, that is how you
Oh god. I think I almost died.
Oh, all right. So, okay.
All right.
Let's
Oh god. I can't breathe.
Well, how much of this trail we got left, babe? I think I'm. Hold on. Let's take a minute. All right, guys. In the take before this, we were laughing and giggling because we were alive and we didn't die. Going through this puddle that actually rolled the Jeep up on its side, and if Kim hadn't have thought quickly, we would have rolled, but she gassed it and steered away and we got through. But what happened is when it turned us up on its side, our track bar mount snapped. If we have to camp here for the night, that's fine, but we've got to get this thing to the pavement so that we can tow it to a garage. It's definitely not safe to ride on the highway. At the end of the day, though, we didn't die. Bella's still kicking. She's just a little fucked up. Wish us luck, guys. We'll see what happens in the next. I'll do it. So I just wanted to give you guys a trail warning. This is the mud puddle that almost killed us. Once we got inside of it, one side was banked extremely high and it was extremely deep. We tried to ride up high so she would be on some land, and it almost sent her over. So I'll show you what we're looking at with the rear track bar bent. So if you notice here on the rear fender, her tire doesn't stick out at all. It is almost level with the fender. If you go to this side, she is out like 2 inches. Well, guys, we're alive. We found camp. We're about 6 miles from the start of the trail. We're backtracking now because the trail got really rough, really treacherous. And once we broke Bella's track bar, there was no way we were even going to try it because you run the risk of your whole rear end falling out from under you. So we turned around. We're about 10 hours away from home. So It's going to be much more affordable for us to take this to a local shop here on Monday morning and just camp here until then than it would be for us to try to tow ourselves home 8 to 10 hours.
We cut down some extra firewood.
Because we did not have enough extra firewood, so we've cut that.
And then we had just filled up once we hit the trail, so the tank is full. So if all else fails, we'll sit in the Jeep and turn the heat bottom.
So all right, guys, we're at camp for the night. I guess we're gonna start some supper soon.
And maybe you'll have more video footage because we have nothing else to do.
Yeah, maybe we got time to do some reviews while we're out here.
How you feeling, baby?
Good?
Ish.
Alive?
Happy to be
alive.
alive. So tonight we had some amazing ribeyes I picked up at the grocer before. Just salt and pepper. And then we have some baked potatoes. Then we'll throw down. Oh, and we got treat meat. That's our survival can because we didn't anticipate being out here as long as we're gonna have to be. So that'll be for later. And then we have some red wine.
Definitely gonna need some fucking wine tonight.
We got some red wine and some bourbon. Yeah.
So we're staying here till Monday morning so that we can, there's a garage, I think about 7 miles away from the end of the trail. So we're gonna try to make it to the garage and see if he can fix the stance issue that we have so that we can drive home. All right, steak is done. Potatoes are done. You got your wine, babe?
I do.
Wine.
Salud.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys. If you're not out in the woods, you're doing it wrong. So, good morning, YouTube. Happy Valentine's Day. It is 12 degrees outside. 12. You heard that right.
That's in the glass. It's ice. On the inside.
On the inside.
And the outside.
So,
There's ice on ice.
so something really fun. Apparently, when you breathe, moisture builds up around your beard and mustache, and then it freezes inside. So you wake up and your whole face is wet and frozen just because you're breathing. So that's a new one for us. Our little bed has been great. Kim slept really well. She snored all night, like sawing logs.
So great.
And again, she used the naked method and she realized that you do stay warmer. I'm not just being a pervert. So, what's weird about today is that normally on an overlanding trip, you wake up, you eat breakfast, and you pack up and trail ride. Well, Bella's broken. So we're going to be here all fucking day. We are still not up. It's 8:14, so we've been laying here for another hour and a half. You can see our little feetsies. This is our bed in widescreen mode, and it is snowing full blast. So we have got to, I don't think we're going to be able to stay on the trail tonight because the snow may get too bad. Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
She looks really cold.
It is really cold. 12
So anyway.
degrees.
12 degrees. So anyway, guys, we are still hanging, but we are going to leave the trail today. We have decided.
There's a big snowstorm's coming in.
Because the big snowstorm, we're already going to be limping out of here. We don't want to have to try to limp in a damn foot of snow. So we're still
inches out there now.
We're still stuck here until Monday morning when we can find a garage. We just don't want to be stuck on the trail. So we're gonna, once we get up and about today, we're gonna try to get up, find some pavement, and maybe a cheap ass Econo Lodge or something. So we'll keep you posted. All right, guys, we finally got our asses up out of the Jeep. It is so cold. North Carolina people ain't used to 12 and 10 degrees in a Jeep, but we're getting the fire started this morning, and
It's actually warm as long as you stay under cover.
yeah, we were warm under the covers, so it wasn't bad. And we're gonna start some breakfast this is what overlanding's about. You face some challenges and you just keep going and you try to remember to have fun with it. You know, it could be worse. We could be stuck in a living room watching Netflix, and that's not very adventurous. So you don't let these little setbacks stop you, or you know, you just do the responsible thing, try to get it fixed. And we're going to be replacing her suspension with a much nicer, much more robust suspension, and chalk this up to a learning experience. Bring ratchet straps. We're definitely looking at getting one of the Garmin InReach systems, because it was pretty scary when we didn't have service to call anyone and we were stuck down here in the snow. But all right, guys, for breakfast this morning, guys, we're having a North Carolina delicacy. The northerners, I think, eat spam, but in the south we eat treat meat. Our fire got started up nice. Man, this pop-up pit has definitely been one of our better overlanding investments. Breakfast is almost ready, so everything's snow covered. Our dishes are kind of dirty, so we're just going to use our ruck rack. So, one of the many reasons that we love this thing. Man, look at that treat meat, guys. It's got a little wrap, a little cheese, some potato wedges over there, and we're freezing our balls off. How's your balls, babe?
My balls are warm.
Your balls are warm?
Yeah, that's a damn good fire.
You may be asking, how cold is it, Jeremy? All that is frozen. My beard is literally frozen in place from breathing. Man. Camping at 11 degrees. I don't think we'll be doing that again. Ever. Ever, ever, YouTube. I don't know what the wife's gonna say when she gets back in the car, but I don't think I'm ever camping at 11 degrees again. All right, guys, we finally left the campsite at, I don't know, it's like 1:30. 11:30. It's 11:30. My beard thawed out. It's unfrozen. That's good. So we're trying to find pavement, and I guess we're gonna. It's too damn cold to do another night in the Jeep, so we're gonna find a. Hopefully, there's a cheap, shitty motel near the garage, and we'll see if the travel gods are on our side today. So Bella's limping. We're trying to keep it at about 10 miles an hour. Got the flashers on. We've actually got quite a ways to go. It's like 8 miles. So it's going to take us about an hour to get 8 miles. So, hat looks really good on you. Kim got her new Jeep Girl hat.
Thanks, sir. Now, Melissa.
Thanks.
Thanks, Melissa. All right, guys. We are in Hardin, Kentucky. We've got Glenn's Towing and Recovery. They are here to pick up Bella and take her little pretty butt to the shop.
Shut that door.
Very seldom we get snow like this.
Hear that? Very seldom do they ever get snow like this in Kentucky. And how in the hell did I choose the weekend to come to Kentucky when they have a massive snowstorm? Don't understand it, but you know what? It's an adventure, always an adventure. Poor little Bella on the rollback. Never thought that would happen. And there's our girl, packed up, ready to go.
So guys, we are at Glenn's Towing and Recovery and Glenn's Automotive. And they're gonna be working on Bella today, but look at this badass thing. I mean, this thing is huge. It's like a bus. I mean, I've never really wanted a side-by-side, but this one is like a damn bus. So, if you need some work done in Kentucky, get over to Glenn's Towing.
And Bella's in the shop. Getting this girl up on the lift. See what's going on up under there.
Well, it's not broken, but she has relocation here. And it looks like it's just changed. So, see, I wanted to see if once you put it on the lift, if you could loosen the bolts, bring it back up, shift over, just so we can make it home setting out. The tire's so close. Sitting that rear sway bar.
Oh yeah, you're way in there.
So see that mount right there? I think that's the one that's moved. It's like 4 bolts there, or 2 bolts.
Oh, something broke on it over here. Yeah, the top of the mount snapped off.
Gotcha.
It's got them 2 bolts that hold it in, and there's an arm that comes up the side.
And it snapped?
That bracket's busted off.
Gotcha.
We should be able to get that off and weld it back together though.
Beautiful. Man, I love you guys.
If we get this off, we can probably weld that pad back on there.
Got her broken baby?
That's the broken piece.
All right. It's that little old piece what held us together.
Wasn't much.
Got it.
We'll get her fixed.
Thank you. Man, these guys here are the jam. They've worked with off-road vehicles. They all do a little off-road themselves. So, they know exactly what we need to do to fix her up.
So nice. So you cleaned her up, so you're going to try to weld that?
Yeah, we'll weld her back together.
Nice. You guys are awesome, man. Guys, we called them like an hour ago. So within an hour, they've got us picked up and they're ready to fabricate. Awesome.
Nice. Done.
Guys, if you're out here in Benton, Kentucky, or Hardin, or Cadiz, or the land
Anywhere in the
between
land
two
between
lakes, Glenn's Automotive and Towing Service. They don't just tow your shit, they'll fix it. These guys are off-roaders, so they're used to what they need to do. They didn't miss a beat. AAA had us waiting 90 minutes and then called and said, we can't get you a ride because the weather's too bad. Sorry. We called these guys. They picked us up in 15 minutes. And would you say that he was welding maybe 40 minutes later. So here we are. Look at those rear tires, how they're tracking. Sticking out nice and even. So we're gonna be on the road in no time. Give Glenn a call. Get that phone number?
Got that phone number. Take it with us.
We're gonna take it with us.
Post it up. All right, Bella is fixed up and ready to go. Now we get to drive 7 hours home in a snowstorm. So while her rear end is fixed, everything's, look at all that tire. Yes, and we are good to go. She's a beauty. So now I'm telling Jeremy I don't have to take his lift.
You don't have to, but you can still have it.
Because my bracket apparently has been broken for a while.
How's it look?
I'm really loving that hair. Look down.
I don't even think I brought it home. Is it fixing it all?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just everywhere? Feels like it's all over my face.
Well, that's your beard. It's supposed to be all over your
You know what I
face.
mean? Like, what does it look like?
Looks good.